Kemba Walker, step back, Walker, cardiac Kemba does it again.
Ubilis, 7 seconds to go. Three-pointer.
Oh! Hutchins! Double order!
Again, comes down to fundamentals.
Oh! My goodness! Sorrentine hit that one from the parking lot.
Watford for the win.
Yes! Yes!
Trip to the Sweet 16. Caney's got it. Rises up. The shot.
And it's good! It's good! From the corner! And it's over! Gonzaga! The flipper still fits! Ha ha! College basketball!
What's going on, Huff? Not too bad of a day. I mean, after 0-7, it's kind of hard to go even worse, or I guess it's not hard to make it worse, but nice bounce back day for me. Really needed this day. How was yours?
Yeah, sitting at 10-8 on the day, so we'll take it in the green with that number, but not the best number. But it was a slow start that kind of slowed me down. 2-4 start off with, so ending the day at 6-4. So, or excuse me, 8-4 to end the day. So tough start. I got talked off to Sacred Heart, or talked off of Albany into Sacred Heart, so that was kind of a bummer. Dartmouth was a horrible play early, but South Carolina State and Mercyhurst, that was a free one, in East Texas A&M. Those are big. So
Yeah. Dude, the Georgetown, I think they're actually turning into like I'll say legit. That's not a strong word, but they're turning. I mean, after what they did last year, in the last couple of years, I mean, they're turning it around. I mean, today was a huge win for them.
You walk into on the Big East and they're an automatic win, just like DePaul. DePaul still maybe in that category more than Georgetown.
I don't know. The one thing with DePaul I'll say is their variance, because they shoot so many threes. Like They can fucking run it up on you real quick, or they can find themselves down 12 real quick, no problem. But yeah, games I bet today went 6-1-1, but everything I wrote down on the show yesterday, we're sitting 13-7 pending Michigan 2.5. So even Mississippi Valley State, that under 43 hit by a point. So that got in there. I think another big story, KenPom systems. The system plays moved to 14-3-1 on the season.
2-1 or 2-0-1 today.
Yep.
So
fucking Northern Kentucky, 11 of 25 from the free throw line, and we push. Oh
yeah, Northern Kentucky's not that good of a team this year.
No, but it. Oklahoma's down one now, or up one now.
Yeah,
Michigan just shit away another game late.
Michigan does this all the time. You don't want Michigan having a lead if you bet on them. I don't have any money in this, but
no, me neither. I just have it wrote down. But Michigan seems like a first half team, and then they just can't close games.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the early slate looked like 1-2. We got Mercyhurst right. South Carolina State right. We got Georgetown right. You did. I didn't bet Georgetown.
That was one of my favorites today. I should have put more on it.
Memphis, you were wrong off. I got talked off of Virginia. I liked Virginia last night, but
hey, they covered on the fucking last second. Although we did have,
I don't know.
It was 6 on the show.
They were kind of in that game a little bit, but
they were. Second half was all Memphis, and then props to
this play was sweat free and kind of was the turn of my night after starting down. Longwood 71-70 on KenPom. Bullshit. They won by 22 with ease. Longwood was one of my favorite plays on the show last night.
Nice.
Campbell is pretty lame. UConn, we ate shit on taking UConn. They were never going to cover that game. Never. I think their biggest lead was 8 points.
Every time I looked, they were trading buckets.
Injuries do not matter in college basketball as much as we and people think.
Yeah. I mean, the Bryce Hopkins on Providence, though. I think that one's one that definitely does it. We've seen that team entirely different. But, yeah, we didn't talk about this game, but I bet American today, Xavier Brown and 2 other guys were announced out like right before, so I grabbed it 13. And for as bad as they played in the first half, they were down like, 17, 18. So I was like, all right, they're not going to shoot 65% all game. False. They fucking lit them up in the second half. They won by like 35-40, I think. It was a shellacking.
Yeah, it was. And they were what up, Crutch? Let's go. Vermont -4.
Elliott, Adam, Crutch in here. Hell yeah. All for a shitty Thursday slate. You got to love it.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate you, Crutch. Vermont, that was another good one that I turned it around. 09-1 ATS team. That had to change. Vermont got it done at home. Becker got those guys finally up. They're definitely not the same easy Vermont system, but I expect them to kind of still be at the top of the table for the American East.
Sounds like Crutch had a nice night with Vermont there. Attaboy.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw Crutch. He tailed my Dartmouth and had a little two-way. He's like, I should have just done Vermont -4 the whole time. I'm like, I fucking love that. That's hilarious. So
yeah, they were due to cover.
And then what else like I said, 10-8 on the day. So there's a lot of bets out there. Youngstown State we didn't bet, but they got a win at Wright State.
All right.
Yep, that was. You Benedict did. I took Murray State last night, but Indiana State got it done. They were pretty much covering that the entire game, and I think they were in control of that entire game.
Yeah, I saw the score. It felt like they were up 10 the whole game. I mean, never really got close. I wish I would have bet it. I thought I did, and then looked, and I did not. So, go figure there. Nothing there. I got to start double checking before these games tip off, because this is a couple times I've not had something slip when I've wanted to bet it. So,
yeah,
I mean, Arizona steamrolled, Ohio steamrolled, Northern Kentucky should have steamrolled, Georgetown steamrolled, Toledo, first half of our game, went under. And if you got Bradley at -2 at any point in the day, sorry, that was a brutal 3 as the buzzer expired for a -2 push on Bradley. I mean, they were up 5, but that game got no bigger than 5-6 points the whole game. I mean, it was tight.
It was a tight game the whole way. Bradley was kind of in the lead for the most part the entire game. I loved Bradley last night. I loved it. It felt right. A home spot in Peoria. I think San Francisco's the better team, but just went with the home crowd there.
My whole cap was they came back on Loyola after Loyola lost 2 guys mid-game on injury. So I was like, well, you're going to go to Bradley now barring injuries. Mid-game, I don't think they would have beat Loyola, to be honest, but they took advantage of them. But yeah, I mean, it's not. I think San Fran's kind of starting to figure it out a little bit. They were very fadeable to start the year. Now they're kind of figuring it out, looking to be a better team here lately.
Yeah, they were good first half, and then they just would shit the bed in the second half.
Yeah,
William and Mary called that one out last night. Loved them -3.5. They get it done. They win by 6. Really good game. William and Mary 93, Richmond 87. Richmond was kind of in control of that game in the first half, but William and Mary just poured it on with a 55-point second half to win 93-87. So I love this William and Mary team, and it was more so a fate of Richmond. I don't give a shit about Richmond. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they've been a program. They beat Iowa in the tournament one. I don't give a shit about that. They suck this year. If you had the chance to watch Richmond, they're horrible. They are easy to be squashed. The Spiders stomped out. So that William and Mary, that Vermont, and our UTRGV is what really got my night cooking to get me over the hump and back into the green.
Oh, yeah.
And Bradley too as well.
Yeah, Bradley was sweaty, but we got there. I think 2 of the biggest ones of the day. I mean, we'll start with Michigan Tech Upset Green Bay. Nobody you 72 to 70 over Green Bay. I watched that game at work. Switching between that and the East Texas A&M game.
Which had a line on it, but
I know, would have been all over it.
but yeah, Gottlieb, man, he looks defeated, and I just don't think he is. He's just saying stupid shit like that.
Dude, I think he's delirious at all times because of how little sleep he gets. Dude's got to watch all the NBA, NFL, talk on his radio show. Then where is he finding time to watch film or fucking actually coach his team? I mean, he's a disaster.
Today was horrible. What he tweeted today like something like a child almost, like I didn't do it or something.
Yeah, after he quote tweeted the tweet with the video.
Yeah,
it's out of context. It's like, even if it is, you still said nobody you, and we're, what's the point of 20-point wins?
If somebody else said nobody you and lost, Gottlieb would have quote tweeted that and made fun of it 3 years ago.
You're a D1 coach, man. You should know this. Yeah, Gottlieb's a fucking idiot. Gottlieb, as I like to call him. I fucking hate that guy. And it's going to cost us Green Bay $2.5 million to get rid of him without cause. I think his contract's like 5 years. I could be wrong. I have to look at that. Yeah, we made $2 million in revenue last year with our best team in like 10, 15 years. So we're fucking stuck with him. Need him to catch a charge and fucking get fired for that. But we're stuck with him. So a lot of content off of him in the next couple of years.
Yeah, Arizona, New Mexico was big even at 9 o'clock. So after the Green Bay start, and it's a shit start for us, we really turned it on in this night slate, man.
Yeah.
Illinois State, I gave it out on the show, but I did not take it, unfortunately. They won by 21. Saw that 16-point line. I'm like, it just smells like Illinois State. Sure enough, it was.
Yeah.
Marquette ate shit on. They didn't cover that entire game. So
no, they pulled away late, and they never got more than like 10 points.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the games that I gave out last night and took on the bet. So having 18 games going, 10-8, you start off small. When you start losing, you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna go 0-6 or something, or 0-7 like we did, but we turned it out. So I don't think so, Ellie. I think he needs to just pick a job and pick the job he's better at, and the job he's better at is being a podcaster and someone stealing credit cards and shit like that.
Identity theft should be his fucking number one.
He used his teammates' credit cards when he was on Notre Dame. He used, or whatever team he played for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get another drink, but if you have any more for this 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock slate, I got nothing.
The one I just really kind of want to touch on a little bit. Alabama sneaks past North Dakota by 7. They put 62 up in the first half or second half. I mean, North Dakota gave them hell. I mean, Eagle Staff had 40. I mean, that kid was unconscious today. Excuse me. That was a great game. I mean, North Dakota gave them hell. They had chances late. It was like tied at 85 and couldn't get the rebound, ended up fouling and just kind of trailed after that. But it was a good game. They, props to them. Might look at fading them next game. I mean, they just gave a max effort and got 40 from the best players. So,
yeah.
Tired legs.
Shout out to Nate Oates and Alabama doing that, though, man.
Yeah.
I saw whatever the fuck Inside College Basketball with Wally Zerbiak. Fuck you, Wally Zerbiak. He pisses me off. He's sitting there. And, they were saying, like, and, we just got people, they don't even know. No one knows who this Eagle Staff guy is. I'm like, you know what? If you watched any college basketball, for being on on college basketball, he's almost averaging 20 points a night. He goes, this guy's a nobody. He comes out of nowhere and drops 40. Yeah, 40 is pretty out of nowhere. But this dude averages 20 points a night.
Yeah,
and the whole team for North Dakota, fucking Inside College Basketball. They're making all the money just to be pundits for nothing. Get real fans in there, actually. Jeez.
Yeah, this is why you watch the College Experience and other online shows like this, because people actually follow hoops and know what the fuck they're talking about. You don't guys got suits sitting up there, be like, man, this kid, no one's ever heard of him. Look what happened to him. It's like, dude, he's like the pulse of this team. Like he's the pulse of this team. What are you
He's
talking?
like, oh, he was like Stephen Curry, and it was they're like, the transfer portal makes all these teams really good, and you just don't see these low majors beating up on high majors or getting beat up on high majors as much with this transfer portal. Like, well, no fucking shit. First off, he's like, and I think with this transfer portal, even Wally Zerbiak would like a 1 more year of eligibility. I'm like, and he's like, oh yeah, I can get my cut. Shut up. I fucking hate Wally Zerbiak.
Where do you think? Where do you think where Grant Nelson even came from? He just popped up out of nowhere.
Even know that's why they went up to North Dakota. Like,
no clue. Hey, fun fact: I was number 52 when I played in middle school. That was my number. No biggie.
52 is for fat centers back in the day. I just want to say that number is for fat centers. So, you were a big body in the center in the post, weren't you?
Well, I went to a private school, so there was like 8 people on our team, and me at like 5'8" or whatever the fuck I was as a kid. I was like the biggest guy, so I was forced to play center. Even though I hated it, I was a ball handler. I was a
52 or 55 as a kid. That's such a center number. That's such a center number.
Damn you, Will.
Yeah. Private schools, pussy, and fucking. What'd you go? Some Catholic school or some shit? Catholic.
Appleton Christian. It was, but we were located in a Catholic school, so low stuff. We had to rent, but the one gym we had was fucking sick, dude. Wood floor. It was old as shit. Very vibey to play some hoops in. Very vibey.
Maybe we can. If we make enough money, we'll start an MTE there, and we'll do it at that gym exactly. An MTE for it.
They literally tore the rest of the school down, and it's just the gym left. I was like, yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was haunted with a bunch of old Catholic spirits and shit, so it's probably for the best.
Oh.
Donovan Dent is good at basketball. What did he have? Didn't he have 40?
He had a 4. I was going to say, speaking of
he had a 40 piece.
New Mexico was my favorite play of the night. And the night before that, it was Utah State, and that let us down. But New Mexico just felt right the entire time, and they were kind of in control of that game. But VCU would never really win away, even after being down 15, 16 points at one point. Yeah. Pump fake classic. They got to and then we'll have like a pump fake off or something.
A pump off?
Pump and dump. Honestly, that's what we need to do. And I've said it before. I've incriminated myself on the show many times. An MTE, money laundering special. That's all we need. It's all money laundering. That's what we need to do. We'll all come together, chat. We'll all be incriminated together. Let's do it.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe, and we'll go from there. But
and we'll skim the funds off the top.
Yep. I didn't bet New Mexico today because I don't think I saw a soul in the world on VCU. And then I was looking at, I was looking at splits, and it was like 80% of the money was on them, and they moved like a half point. I was like, ugh. I'm not fading them. No chance in hell.
You got all schizophrenic about it? You're like,
I did. So I laid off, but I was like, no way in hell am I going to fade New Mexico at the pit. The pit has not been.
You were hitting the pendulum, and you were like, I'm looking at splits. I don't know about this bet. It's a fucking pit. They had to win. That's a tough travel spot for VCU.
Yeah, it was.
I only look at splits for certain games, and I like to do splits like at this time. If that's the time I look for splits mostly. But that's a spot.
I can get behind this. We'll take the top 4 in the country, and then we'll throw Green Bay, Mississippi Valley, Elkhorn, and Canisius in there. I can get behind that.
There's got to be some pump fake competition. Like, all right, one-on-one, a little one-on-one tournament.
Most pump fakes in a minute.
For the lower teams.
Over the head, though. You got to go over the head. All right. Should we hop into tomorrow real quick?
Any live bets? Any live bets going right now or anything? I shouldn't live bet. Washington State,
Washington, but I don't know. It seems like everybody's on fucking Washington State today, and it didn't move much.
I don't give a fuck. I like Washington State.
Yeah, the reason I laid off is Washington. Their free throws are horrendous. But Washington State turns it over a ton.
Bakersfield's tearing up on Portland. Pacific and Portland State are tied. If I'm live betting, I like watching the game, though. I don't have that on. I should turn it on.
It's on Fox, the Fox app.
UC
But,
Santa Barbara down.
Yeah, did they get it done?
Down 1 with a minute 30 to go.
Down 1. Barb.
This
To
is it.
LMU. LMU's been playing pretty good ball lately. Santa Barbara's 1 win.
They're not
man.
They're not that good.
No, they've lost to the good teams: Davis, San Diego, UC San Diego, and UTEP. Congrats on beating up Doug Gottlieb's fucking Green Bay Phoenix. But yeah, they haven't looked super good. They haven't beat much good competition this year. Nobody inside of KenPom 209 have they beaten.
No. Well, I'll keep an eye out for the live bets. We can jump into the tomorrow slate. It's a light slate compared to the last couple days. So,
yeah.
But
Yeah, we get no day games.
I'll be MIA tomorrow night, and we'll have a little sub in tomorrow night. And Friday night, I'm most likely MIA to watch these Hoosiers. So gonna have to give out my games Saturday. But,
Sounds good. And one last thing here. Elliot's got a good idea here. MDT, the top 16 bubble teams, then 4 Power 5 to figure out the last bubble spots. I like that. It's actually a decent idea. Get some good competition in there, some teams that are actually playing for something. So that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
No. You guys, that's basically expansion. You guys are expansionists.
I mean, when you put it like that.
That's an NBA Cup. I love you, Elliot. I'm just fucking with you, but still, I just hope they don't touch that. So they're going to. It's going to be a 72-76 tournament because Charlie Baker and the NCAA are actually. I'm trying to get sponsored. Or I'm not going to. Fuck it. Fuck the NCAA. Even though I love talking about them every night.
The NCAA can fuck themselves anyway. We like the teams and everybody involved, not the front office of the NCAA.
I do see Elliot's point on the bubble theme. It's probably that's better than adding 4 play-in games to the first 4 to the first whore. Now, I mean, fuck, it's horrible.
First whores.
All right.
We can put that on the back burner. We'll figure out something. We got time.
Yeah, we got time. We gotta get it right because we're gonna launder money. We're gonna launder so much money.
Yep. See you in Barbados.
The MTE, the Tide laundry detergent, MTE. What it's gonna be.
Crutch gets it. Nobody that loves college sports likes the institution. Facts.
They only like money, and Mr. Krabs, but. All right, December 9th.
Standalone game tomorrow, though.
It's at 11 a.m. I can't bet this.
Nope. 5 o'clock. The games that will actually have lines on, we have one standalone. Norfolk State heads to Alabama State.
Yeah, but Western Carolina, are any of these teams able to lose? Like
Western Carolina could.
The Milligan College Buffaloes.
Western Carolina could lose. They've lost to USC Upstate. They beat Bellarmine, but they have lost to USC Upstate. I mean, they could do it. And then maybe St. Francis could drop a game here. They've got Lehigh and Campbell under their belt. Otherwise, they'd be in 2 D2 teams. Lost to Niagara, lost to Mount St. Mary's. They could. If you see lines, I mean, interesting, but I don't think we're going to get lines on these, to be honest.
No, you might more than me.
Yeah, true.
All right, the first line of the day, which means I'm going to want another one. Norfolk State versus Alabama State. Norfolk State's laying 5, 4.5.
I like them. I kind of like them.
4.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Norfolk. Norfolk State, we took them against Butler or Baylor, and that was a one hell of a cover.
Yep. I mean, Norfolk can shoot the ball a little bit. They get to the free throw line. Alabama fouls you a ton. Norfolk top free throw shooting. No, I mean, other than that Baylor game where they fucking shot like 50%, and snuck that cover out. I mean, they're still a top free throw shooting team in the country. I mean, they could struggle getting some buckets inside. Alabama's pretty good at that in interior defense, but I mean, it's not like Norfolk doesn't shoot threes well. They just don't shoot them. So I mean, if they hit a few, they could take some advantage there. But I mean, Alabama State struggles to rebound mightily. I mean, it's not like Norfolk's super good, but Alabama State's like 329th offensive and defensive boards. They foul a shit ton. Their free throws are all right. I mean, 72%. They don't turn it over, but I mean, Norfolk definitely can force some. The rebounding thing. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Norfolk's just due for a good win. I mean, Hofstra, Baylor, Northern Kentucky, they were in two of those games. I mean, Baylor was tight for the first half, and then the second half they took advantage of them. I think you get Alabama State off of an OT win, hasn't played in 8 days. Now it's on a neutral, which is in Mohegan Sun Arena. Man, this place just every week there's a game at this fucking arena.
Yeah, good God. It's Mohegan Sun Arena. And I will say I heard the Mohegan Sun Casino is actually pretty nice in Connecticut. Fuck Connecticut. But I heard the Mohegan Sun's actually very nice. So may have to get there next year because there probably will be an MTE there.
It always is.
We'll learn their ways. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Norfolk State gets this done. It's not on the road. If this was on the road, I wouldn't want Alabama. I wouldn't want it 4.5 just because don't know if Alabama State's the place to go to watch a basketball game, but just being on the road is tough anyway. So I like it 4.5. I bet this number jumps. So I'll take the 4.5. And I'm actually eyeing the first half under as well too. I expect that to hit. And let's bring back the first half under angle. Shout out TC in this neutral site.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama State could speed them up a little bit, but
it's going to be like 72, 73. So I expect it'll be sweaty. It'll be sweaty.
It will. This opened at 5, so it's down a little bit. But, and Norfolk's just played a much more challenging schedule. I mean, the last 2 games, Alabama State beat Tennessee Martin in overtime at home. Lost to Southern Miss on the road. And then, I mean, they did an SMU, Cincy, and Akron, but, you know, they've beaten Lamar, Nebraska, Omaha, and Tennessee Martin. Tennessee Martin, they had to go to overtime to get that done at home, too.
Yeah.
Now you haven't played in 8-9 days. You really struggle to shoot the ball in general. I mean, but the 3, Norfolk, 7th most points allowed from behind the arc. Alabama State, 15th most.
Both defenses are pretty bad, so
yeah,
it's a gross under angle. But I still like Norfolk.
Yeah, I'm gonna write them down. I like Norfolk here.
Yeah,
I think they've been a little bit more battle tested lately.
I wrote down Norfolk in that first half under.
Perfect. All right, what is next?
Buffalo's laying 28.5, or excuse me, Buffalo's not laying 20.
I was gonna say
Georgia.
You got to take Georgia plus 28.5 now. Just max it.
Oh yeah, that'd be a max. Georgia's laying 28.5. I think we lay it.
Yeah, I mean Georgia turns it over a lot, but they can just rebound the shit out of this ball. I mean, as long as they don't turn it over, they should be able to take away anything from Buffalo, like get a whole bunch of second chance, take away their second chance points. I mean, Buffalo sub 69% from the free throw line.
Buffalo has not lost a game by this much this entire year.
9-point game in Notre Dame. 23
at Penn State.
Giant Bonnies.
But what the
Georgia's
fuck?
just been solid.
What kind of number is this, man?
This is crazy. What's hold up? What's the KenPom number?
That's what I
Couldn't
think.
be
Like
there.
Georgia being at home, they win like 88-53 or something.
So this is a 24. This opened at 28.5. So technically speaking, it is a system play. Technically speaking.
It opened at 24.
28.5. KenPom's got a 24.
Fuck it, let's take Georgia minus 28.5. Let's hold our noses. I felt it. I felt it.
All
right. KenPom system play. We didn't like Arizona last night, and we definitely didn't like it all day. But it got us through. We made it through the finish line.
Now this one, kind of like Oakland is laying. What is that? 1 or 1.5 now? They're laying 1.5 at Cleveland State. They did. I did read that they did lose their best. Oakland lost their best player right before tip-off last game in the warm-ups.
In the warm-ups?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not worry about the injuries, I don't think.
No. I mean, I was just saying, like, he saw that in an interview. I mean, Cleveland State's beating NJIT, Eastern Michigan, Valparaiso, and Green Bay.
Is it Oakland?
Dude, they lost at home to Morehead State. Beat a D2.
Yeah, but it's not like this Oakland team's pretty bad. But
yeah, they've got no real impressive wins. Oakland at least went on the road to Toledo and just skull-fucked them. And they followed it up with a Wright State win.
But Cleveland State's pretty bad, too.
I mean, both these guys play slow as hell, but
right.
Oakland doesn't foul. They don't really turn it over much, but Cleveland State's a top turnover team in the country, forcing them. Neither can shoot. I mean, Cleveland State's 74.5% from free throw over 60% for Oakland. Now you're going to lay points with a team, though, that needs to make free throws to essentially win, especially late if it's a tight game. And they shoot 60%.
This game sucks. I'm not betting this, but I'll take Oakland.
Yeah, I'm going to rate Oakland too. I think after that Michigan State game, they kind of get up a little bit, especially for conference play here. I mean, they're what 1-0, what 2-0 in conference play actually.
Yeah,
beat Toledo, beat right. No, they're 2-1. Lost to Youngstown.
Toledo's not. They're 0-1 in conference.
Oh, they're the MAC. Just kidding. Wright State's Horizon. So they're 1-1.
1-1. Excuse me.
Holy shit! Washington is up 6. What just happened?
Oh yeah, 10
11-0 run in a minute and a half. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll write down Oakland. No bet for me. I feel more confident about Georgia even right now on that.
Well, Georgia's just an auto bet. Who knows? Maybe if we find another system player too, that's what I'll ride tomorrow.
Yeah,
there's not a whole lot, but your guys are on the slate.
We are on the slate. All right. We got North Alabama versus Charleston Southern. North Alabama's laying 9.5 at home.
Yeah. Charleston Southern still getting some credit for beating Miami.
Yeah, but
North Alabama's been decent. I mean, their wins, I guess, haven't been crazy impressive. They beat East Carolina, but I mean, overtime to Samford. They went on the road to Auburn. Can't really fault them for that. Did get blown up by Wofford, though.
Yeah. I like North Alabama. They definitely are a solid team. They're kind of helter-skelter, though. They just don't figure it out. But we'll see how UNA's defense hangs in there. Charleston Southern has the rebound advantage, it definitely looks like, and the free throws advantage.
No, Charleston Southern shoots. They're 363rd in the country. They shoot under 57%.
Where do you see that?
Right here, free throw percentage 56.8, 363rd. On their offense?
Charleston Southern gets the line. Their free throws aren't.
Oh, yeah. They get to the line, but they can't convert them.
They get to the line. North Alabama does not get to the line. But North Alabama doesn't foul either, so that kind of takes away that advantage. Kind of a lot of points, though, is it not?
What's the total?
9.
147. Oh, for them, yeah. I mean, North Alabama can score though. For the most part, I mean, they hit the road. When they've hit the road, they haven't been great. But at home, I mean, 82, 100. That's a D2. I won't even count that. 87, 94. I mean, they have the ability to score.
Yeah.
Charleston Southern's got Georgia on deck. So, I mean, maybe they want to. This will be their third straight road game. And fifth in the last 6 games. I mean, they've been on the road a while. Just lost by 20 at South Carolina State. Davidson was a 1-point game. Georgia Tech, Furman beat the shit out of them. Miami, they won. I don't know how, but they did.
I'll take North Alabama. Again, I do think it's a lot of points.
Yeah. I mean, Alabama can force some turnovers too. I mean, Southern 294th in the country at turnover percentage. Top 100 for North Alabama here. Southern doesn't force turnovers, but Bama's not going to give it to you.
Right.
How do they not get to the line? I mean, they're 222nd in 3 points attempted per field goal attempted. So it's not like they're sitting back beyond the arc and jacking up a shit ton of threes, but they don't get to the line. How?
No, they don't.
Although, I mean, they score a ton inside, and Southern gives up the 4th most points inside on defense.
North Alabama's kind of been drilling these teams at home, too. They did lose to Northwestern State outright on the road. They lost to Samford by 1 in overtime at home. Is it kind of a hangover win after beating East Carolina?
8 days ago on the road. You got LMU on deck. I don't know if that's – I think they've had enough time to kind of wear off the hangover, but at the same time, so 8 days is a decent amount of time to be off in between games.
Listen, I think it's a lot of points, but I'll take North Alabama, and I'm hoping for a double dip on a shorter spread midway through the game. But I'll take UNA.
It opened 9, so it's moved up that way, but I'm with you. I mean, they've fucked up these teams at home.
I'm going to star that and hopefully for a live angle as well with North Alabama. But you can take the next game.
All right. Irvine Belmont. Game of the day.
Give me Belmont.
Irvine off the loss? Belmont at home, though.
Give me Belmont.
Belmont at home.
Is it a system play for Belmont?
We got Belmont losing by
5 on Ken Palm.
What did this open at? No, it opened at 3.5. So it's actually moved down 1.5 points already. From open.
It opened at 3.5.
Yeah.
I like Belmont. It's a home game. UC Irvine's a good team.
Irvine is good. I mean, they've done really well, especially on the road against these kind of. I mean, beat Northern Iowa on the road. I mean, neutrals, but beat Kent State. Towson's not good this year. I mean, they beat Pepperdine, home game, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't know. Belmont
doesn't foul you either.
Belmont at
They
the
don't
curve.
give you anything inside.
UC Irvine's definitely more athletic. Just probably the better team.
I mean, Belmont's got the heights. They're at home. And where Irvine likes to take advantage inside and at the free throw line, it's Belmont's steady there. They don't give in. They're not going to give you free
different
shit.
angle too. You got Belmont that's going to run and gun versus UC Irvine that's going to trying to make this game gross and slaughterhouse basketball.
And it's a 153 total.
I like Belmont. I'm gonna take Belmont.
Belmont at home has also just kind of like been a wagon.
A wagon. Jake,
I mean,
from State Farm, what are you wearing? Khakis? What?
Yeah,
A wagon. I love
They have
it.
been a wagon.
I love
Yeah,
it.
whatever. How do you say eggs?
Eggs,
What about milk?
milk.
What was that?
Milk.
There's no E in it, dude. It's a fucking I.
All right, wagon, and oh yeah, got my new cow Glarus brewing. Whatever, spotted cow.
Spotted cow's so overrated, dude.
So overrated. It's bullshit.
But I mean, Belmont last year lost Indiana State at home. That was a 6-point game, and that was when they were fucking
Indiana State was a good team.
That's what I'm saying.
Talk about wagons. We were wagging those sycamores all over the place. We were wagging money around. It was great.
Can you take me higher?
You know, if you're
Yeah, I'm
looking
with you. Belmont.
you're looking at these sites, you're probably thinking, yeah, I'm gonna take UC Irvine, I think. Just based on their defense alone. They're UC Irvine's gonna party in Nashville, man. Belmont's in Nashville. They've probably been there. Let's see, when did UC Irvine last play?
Saturday,
December
that Oregon
14th,
State spot.
Saturday. Yeah, they probably got in like this week. They party in Nashville. Give them Belmont. But UC Irvine, they beat Duquesne, and then they come back out west for more roadhead. Milk.
Crutch, if you DM me on Twitter, I might be able to make something work. But they're fucking strict about that shit. There was a bar in Illinois that was selling it on tap, and they fucking shut their asses down. They were not playing. They fucking shut them right the fuck down.
Dude,
They do not play about that shit.
the expectations are so high, and then like when you just have a beer, it's like
Because of the exclusivity of it, because it's like, oh, it's only in here and only
it's
in
good.
Wisconsin.
Like,
It's
don't
gotta
get me
be good.
wrong. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but like doesn't need to be like the franchise player of beer. So
No, it's kind of. But on Saturday,
yeah.
we did say this was the spot that Irvine would lose. Granted, it was Oregon State, but we did call Belmont to be their first loss.
Yeah, even though it was Oregon State. Oregon State's kind of been a good team.
They're
yeah.
a W word.
I'd take Belmont.
Well, you can have as many as you want here in Wisconsin. There's nobody. You don't get kicked out of bars. You can just fucking let her rip all fucking day. I've sat in a bar for.
We all need to do a meetup and just get fucked up together. That'd be fun.
Just get shitty wasted.
Just get fucked up together, smoke a little bit, drink a little bit, bet on about every game possible. Be great. Speaking on betting on every game possible, UT Martin's catching 5.5 against Morehead State. Yeah. This is one I'm not. This one I might not even give an angle out and just skip. No, I'm not. I might not bet this.
I really don't want any part of this game.
I'm sick of this UT Martin shit. They're like always like, oh well, they're always catching 5.5, catching 7.5, and then we're like, oh, I kind of like UT Martin to win outright here randomly, and then they come in and play basketball, and it's fucking probably like your Catholic Christian school, elementary school basketball. They're horrible. I can't.
All right, Crutch, try to sell us on the under. If it's your pod, sell us the under.
I'll take I'd rather take the points than a side in this. So,
I mean, Tennessee Martin's three other 4 wins are against D2 schools. Their one D1 win was opening night against Illinois State on the road. Lemoyne lost, Charleston Southern lost, Alabama State lost.
Crutch, what do we got? 146.5. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. You don't need to talk me into anything. Crutch, you're the man. Let's go. Under 146.5. I'm taking it right now.
146.
And I can't believe I'm adding this to my bet slip. This is the angle. This is it. They're red in everything other than Morehead State gets the line more, which I think is the advantage in this game. So if I had to pick a side, gun to my head, Morehead State. But let's go with the total instead. I already got fucking 4 bets out there already for this slate. So
I just write down what I'm going to bet, and then I figure it out. But
I bet some, and then when I say the ones I wrote down were Norfolk State. I took Georgia. I took Belmont. I took North Alabama. And now this under 146, and then I wrote down Oakland, but still like it. Your boys Gramblins are playing -7.5 against Delaware State. I see DraftKings got 5.5. It opened at 7.5. People are liking Delaware State.
Makes no sense.
Let's hear it. Let's cut a promo for Mr. Grambling. Gambling and Grambling.
Man, they just haven't looked good. I mean, they were up for that West Coast trip, but ever since then, they've just been fucking ass.
You go into Zoe 101. That's what happens. Zoe 101 is the cap always. Love Zoe 101.
Zoe 101.
Get pregnant and cancel the show when you go to Malibu.
Delaware likes to get inside. Grambling's nothing strong inside. Can't shoot threes. I mean, Delaware State gives up a lot of points on the 3. Grambling just doesn't shoot a shit ton, which makes no sense because they shoot 38%. Grambling turns it over a ton. The rebounding's horrible. I've kind of just been off of this Grambling team ever since that West Coast trip was. After that was a D2 school, and then you guys talked me off of the Pepperdine.
This is in the Mohegan Sun too. I'm not betting this. I'll write down.
I would take under. Under.
I'll write down Grambling. Fuck it. I'll write that. That'll be a 2-point game.
Oh, here's what Crutch said. UT Martin last 4, 123 versus D3, 196 in OT, 176 in reg, 112 versus D3. So they've been playing a lot of nobody. Morehead lost 586 to 63. Damn. No, I'm just playing. 86, 63. Yeah, you sold me. I'll ride it with you. We'll do a little squad ride. Gun to my head, under in this Grambling Delaware State game.
I'll tell you one. This is my favorite game of the night.
What you got?
I'm taking this other home team. Middle Tennessee State beats Lipscomb tomorrow in Murfreesboro.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's Middle Tennessee at home. That's about all I really need to know.
Lipscomb did get a big win against Chattanooga. They've won 5 in a row though, and they're going into Middle Tennessee. I'm gonna forget the 1 and just take the money line. I like this Middle Tennessee team. I really like the Lipscomb team as well. But I think Middle Tennessee gets it done at home. They may have a look-ahead spot. They got Tennessee coming up. But are you looking forward to just getting your ass beat? I mean, I probably am not looking forward to it.
Regardless, it's still a big game.
I'd rather look forward to Lipscomb coming into town and getting up for that. Are you battling here? Or are you taking this? I'm listening.
No, I'm definitely not fading Middle Tennessee at home. I mean, they're a wagon, and have been, but even going back to last year, they've been solid at home. But fuck, man, that's Lipscomb doesn't get to the free throw line. They like to get their points from 3. That's not going to happen against Middle Tennessee. Lipscomb can't rebound. Middle Tennessee's going to own inside.
Yeah, dude. And Lipscomb doesn't even get to the line as I talk over pouring a beer.
Fuck it. I can't fade Middle Tennessee at home. Give it to me. Can't fade them at home. They're fucking. KenPom has this.
What's the most important thing
Middle Tennessee by 1.
Most important thing to have in your home is a bong. Middle Tennessee. A bong, a grab bong
Oh, I
specifically.
thought you said a thong. I was like, huh?
Lipscomb's
Why
defense.
you got a thong?
Lipscomb does have the better defense, but they gotta lose. They gotta lose one. Let's go MTSU. There's my bet of the night.
Yeah, I'll ride it. I've been taught. I mean, Middle Tennessee at home is just they're solid, man. They have been.
Yeah. You got a side in this SIU Edwardsville Little Rock game?
Just pulling it up. What do we got? It
4.
is a 5-point win for Little Rock. What do we got? 4. Let me take a peek. Ski. Oof. Little Rock's defense. Very good. Their offense. Very ass. Neither can shoot free throws. SIU likes to get points from 3. That's going to be a struggle against Little Rock. Little Rock's got the size. They follow you a shit ton, but guess what? SIU doesn't get to the line, and when they do, they're shooting 61%.
I think SIU is the better team, but no bet. This is a no bet for me going into Little Rock.
I mean, Little Rock off of the home loss to UIC in double OT in overtime. 5th straight home game. SIUE.
I think
they haven't been away from the road since November 19th. And guess who they lost to? Doug Gottlieb.
that's bad.
Very bad. They lost by 25.
Well, we can move on. I'm not betting this. SIU Edwardsville. Yeah.
Nah, give me Little Cock if you got to bet it. Give me a Little Cock, but
All right.
I just wrote down Little Cock, Little Rock.
I'll write down SIU Edwardsville and I'll say fuck Stooley next to it, and then we'll see if I bet it once I see that fuck Stooley. But then I see a Little Cock is a wagon. We'll see about that. Texas New Orleans minus 34.5. I
That's
see
exactly what it is on the books.
Texas. Wait a second. This is a system.
No, it's not. What's the?
KenPom got it as a 27-point game.
27. Yep. All right.
All right.
All right. I was just even looking at it. I was like, man, Texas should fucking roll
86-59. Texas has now fit in the system twice because the system play was Texas on Sunday.
Yep. Yeah, they got
that was
done.
It was what, a 38.5 spread. How much did they win by? 121-57. They win by fucking 60-something points.
Oh, backing a team off of a 120-point performance, so sketch.
Yeah, they put up 91.
This is their last game until after Christmas, though. Sleepy spot, maybe?
You're going to fade the system? Just like you would with Arizona, but how'd that work out for you? It didn't.
I didn't fade. I backed them.
I know. But you were thinking about it. I'm just going to put Texas KP. It's gross. Don't love it.
I mean, this Baylor was in the same spot minus the 100-plus point game, but they also played at 11 randomly.
Wait, it opened at 34.5, but it fits the criteria. It's a 7-point
Yeah,
difference.
that's what it all comes down to is where the line opened.
Yeah.
So it opened 7 points higher.
Yep. 7 points higher.
All right. Texas it is. Horns up.
Lindenwood, Tennessee Tech. I'm not betting that. That's gross.
Southern Indiana.
Gun to my head, Lindenwood. Fuck Tennessee Tech. They're horrible.
Yeah, I'd take the home team.
Oh, yeah. Should have taken Western Illinois the other night. Fucker.
Southern Indiana shoot 42% from 3, and they only get less than 28% of their points from 3.
I kind of like Southern Indiana. I'm gonna write Southern Indiana -4 down. I think it's a decent look. They play good at home.
They can't rebound though. Tennessee State lives inside and can rebound. They don't shoot 61% from the free throw line. It's fucking awful.
They're fucking horrible. Southern Indiana at home. They don't lose at home. They lost to Bucknell at home, but beat South Dakota at home, Indiana State at home. They don't lose at home. Give me Southern Indiana on the cover.
Bellarmine by 2 points.
Battle. Let's battle. Come on. You fall in love with your Nashville team over there. You could do a Nashville parlay.
Oh, I'm not betting it, but I'll battle you.
I wrote down Southern Indiana. I haven't bet it either, but still.
Yeah, I'll take Tennessee State. Size advantage inside and a team that can rebound. They'll hang in.
I can't believe SEMO's laying 5 against the EIU.
I don't even have. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's what it is on the books too.
Yeah, no bet. We can move on. You got another one? We only got a few.
No,
more.
but I know you do. You got Long Beach is visiting Zoe 101 campus.
Yeah, because they see me standing here. Man, I kind of like Long Beach State +6.5 just based on the number, but I'll ride the momentum of Pepperdine. Because the thing is in Long Beach, it's kind of nice, It's not like a team's going into Malibu, right?
No.
It's not like they're going into Malibu. They got to just go up through the 405, all the way up through Westwood, cut over, and then you're going to Malibu. I think I'll take Pepperdine, but I kind of like Long Beach State, but I'll ride the Zoe 101 system. But
Pepperdine's fucked up every road game. Western Carolina was a 8-point loss, but I mean that's still Western Carolina. Northern Kentucky beat them by 16. Marshall beat them by 19. VCU 19. Louisville fucking 32.
But look, they lost at home to Cal State Fullerton. I mean, it's because these Cal teams they're not impressed by Malibu. The Zoe 101 system may.
I'm looking at the wrong game. My bad.
They may have gotten pregnant and canceled.
True.
I'll write down Pepperdine.
So these are your guys.
Yeah, I'll write down Pepperdine. But again, it's a Cal team, so it's not like it's the best system. But I think Pepperdine gets it done. Long Beach is fucking terrible. They've won 3 in a row too. Just won at San Diego, so I don't see them keeping the momentum.
I'm gonna win the 3rd straight road game.
Yeah, no way. Go Pepperdine. Grand Canyon's laying 29.5 against Chicago State.
How much are they laying?
29.5. It opened at -30. Ken Palm's got it at 24-point game.
I've never backed a dog off this system, though. I'm sure it would still apply.
We're laying Grand Canyon.
No, I'm not betting this game.
It's a system.
I've never. Do we try? Do we just run it and try it with a dog?
No, it's a system with Grand Canyon.
What do you? Is my math off? Let me do this math. 87.63 divide that minus 24. What are they laying?
30. Opened at -30. It's down to 29.5 because Chicago
Three
State.
system plays tomorrow.
And they're a 28.5 spread, a 36.5 spread, and a 30 spread. Blech.
This is I think this is a neutral. Nope, this is theirs.
Chicago
Yeah, this is
State.
their home run. Just lost 12 to Mercer. St. Louis beat them by 23. St. Thomas.
They haven't drilled one team, but they haven't played anyone. God, what a hold your nose system play tomorrow. I could see that system going to 14-6-1.
No chance. Yeah, it's all the fucking massive numbers.
Yeah, fuck that.
Literally any game that's over 20 points has been system shit. I mean, rebound advantage. They can't shoot free throws. 39% inside. They like to shoot threes, and they don't get that. Grand Canyon doesn't give that up. They give up a ton at the free throw line. Grand Canyon can take advantage of that. Grand Canyon can get inside for sure. Size and very much experience. You've got St. Louis on deck.
Who gives a fuck about St. Louis on deck? They're horrible.
They have lost 2 games, Georgia La Tech, and now you're back home.
They haven't played a team in the 300s, Ken Palm, not even in the 200s, really.
They beat Fullerton by 10.
It's a system.
Norfolk.
It's a system. Chicago State, they're fucking terrible.
Grand Canyon minus 29.5. Another system.
Jeez. God, how horrible. And then we got 2 games left in the night. Merrimack laying 21 and against St. Mary's, or St. Mary's laying 21. No bet for me on this one. I don't. Fuck Merrimack. Fuck them.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They're good, but the St. Mary's is kind of a different story. It's tough to get points off compared to Stanford and stuff.
Yeah. Both like to play incredibly slow. This could be a nasty under.
21 points. It's just a lot of points for that total as well. Yeah, I'm with you.
What about a Merrimack team total under? I mean, one of the shortest teams versus the top 30 tall.
It's going to be fucking 50-something points.
Let's see if it's out. 52.5. I mean, Cal Poly had 66 on him at home. UTSA overtime had 74. Towson had 69. Chattanooga 74. Akron 68. Why is this so fucking low for a team total when they've given up 60 plus to all but one team? USC, they beat by 30. They held them to 36.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stinky, isn't it? And Merrimack and KenPom team total is 55. So it's already 2.5 points lower. 3.
This game's gonna be gross.
Both
I
parties.
wouldn't want to take a team total under.
You know, I like to get nasty with those.
Yeah.
And it's also Merrimack's last game until January 3rd. Finish this fucking West Coast trip off. This will be, fuck it, just show up, get your ass kicked, get the fuck out of town, go home, and be good for 3 weeks.
Get the fuck out of town. And this might be a wagon. They haven't really beat up on anyone though. St. Mary's this year. USC on a neutral, yeah.
I mean, these two play slow as hell. I mean, Stanford plays with a little bit of pace. Stanford plays a little bit of pace. Merrimack and St. Mary's both like to just kill the fucking clock. Merrimack can't rebound whatsoever.
No
Gonna
bet.
be a lot of extra possessions when St. Mary's keeping the ball, killing some time. They
I'll
don't
write
foul.
down Merrimack. I'm not betting this though.
I wrote down their team total under. I might get nasty with it tomorrow night.
I'll tell you one game I am betting. Final game of the night. South Dakota on the road. I'm going to continue the wagon of the Coyote wagon. And it might be a little square. It's a weird number, -2.5. Fuck that home team crowd noise. Utah Tech, Dixie State, whatever the hell that they are. Give me South Dakota to close the night out.
Their one win is Denver on a neutral. Otherwise, they beat Bethesda Game Company and Whittier College of Comedic Relief. They haven't done much of shit.
They're horrible.
Utah Tech doesn't play till the 30th. I mean, South Dakota's got to head to Santa Clara after this on Saturday, so they got a day off after, one day.
Yeah.
They've won one game on the road. That was at Western Michigan by 4. Otherwise, they've dropped them all. Northern Arizona, Nebraska, Southern Illinois, or Indiana, and then Iowa.
I feel like they get this one, and then they lose. They get drilled by Santa Clara.
They've got smoked every single road game. Southern Indiana 9, Northern Arizona beat them by 13. Obviously, Nebraska, Iowa.
I'm taking it. The Southern Indiana game, though, they were kind of in it. 9-point game doesn't tell the whole story.
Yeah, fair. But they've also given up 92, 96, 95, and 96 on the road.
Yeah, they don't play defense. I love watching these games because it's fucking awesome. But guess who doesn't play defense? Utah Tech. And guess who has a better offense? South Dakota. Offense over defense.
Just play the over?
I'm not getting cute. I'm taking South Dakota on the short spread.
All right, I'll ride with you.
All right. That was a quick show, but time to get into the TC chat, and I'll probably snooze.
That's about it.
Yeah. If we want to run
Bellarmine, Wyoming, maybe that's about the only other one. But
if we want to run through our card real quick, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. All right, hit us.
Games I already got: Georgia, our Ken Palm system. We'll shout that out. Georgia, Texas, and Grand Canyon. Norfolk State, we'll take it because it's early. North Alabama, Middle Tennessee State, Belmont, under 146.5 with Crutch, and then South Dakota as well. Games I wrote down, haven't bet yet: Grambling, Southern Indiana, Pepperdine, Oakland, and Merrimack. Oh my God, there's so many bets for so little games tomorrow.
I'm not betting all these, but I wrote down every game we talked about.
No, yeah, we did.
All right, games I'm on. All the system plays: Grand Canyon 29.5, Texas 34.5, and Georgia 28. Belmont +2. I am on. We're strongly looking at Merrimack under 52.5, Oakland 1.5, and
You on Middle Tennessee State?
Middle Tennessee 1.5. Yep, I'm betting Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got those 5 tomorrow.
God,
which
Pepperdine.
seems like a 20 on a regular card.
Pepperdine's staring at me. Zoe Brooks is staring at me. All right, hey, good show. That was fun.
Yep, I think actually let me pull it
They're
up,
gonna
see
go
if
I think they're gonna go right now or soon.
yeah, I think they'll be pretty close because there's football.
They just
it says
moved
11:25, so
it'll be going in 10 minutes. I bet 15 minutes.
Yep. Elliot, what's this? I know you see me standing here. What's this mean? Oh, is that the Zoe thing?
That's the theme song. Yeah.
Okay.
I know you see me. Yeah, Pepperdine's just staring at me like I know you see me standing here. Do I look good, my dear? I don't know in the 6.5, but we'll fuck it. We'll try it. Whatever. We'll get pregnant.
All right.
Cancel the show.
Yep. So once again, system plays tomorrow. Georgia 28, Texas 34.5, and Grand Canyon 29.5. All three the biggest fucking spreads on the board.
Belmont Mid Tennessee. We got 2 Tennessee home games. So take me home, Tennessee.
Maybe a little Tennessee parlay tomorrow to make it interesting since it's a small card.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, man.
So,
good show.
14-3-1 on the system plays. Tomorrow we're hoping to crank that up a few more numbers. So, I am gonna ride the under with Crutch. What was that?
Yeah, I'm already on at 146.5. I gave that. I just gave that out.
UT Martin Moorhead.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good. All right. Well, guys, thanks for hopping in. We'll. I don't think we'll be here tomorrow. I might try to recruit somebody in here for the Friday slate.
I'll not be here tomorrow, and probably not Friday. Probably the biggest Indiana football game of all time. So.
Yep. I'm riding them spreaded money line with you. Fuck those Catholics.
Let's go. +8, love it. +7, love it. Love it all.
Perfect. Elliot will be here tomorrow, running through the 16 slate card for the Friday, and then the Friday night is the mega show. So we will see you guys there. Somebody will. But yep.
Saturday morning though. Saturday morning.
Well, let me think. Saturday. I feel like
I can't. I'm out Thursday, Friday, but I could do Saturday morning.
I want to say I'm in. Oh, I got to go to Milwaukee to pick up my brother, but I can. Yeah, he's flying in from Texas. I can send you the login and whatnot for the StreamYard, and I can maybe even just hop in while I'm in the car and just talk games on the way down there.
All right. We'll figure it out.
We'll get it figured out.
I'll take a little Christmas vacation. We'll take it. So.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. Appreciate you guys. It means a lot.
Appreciate you. Yep. Like, subscribe, follow us. We'll see you tomorrow. Toodles.
Toodles. You love Toodles.